This is not about getting rid of the Second Amendment. It's simply about saying we need reasonable gun safety laws. There is no reason why we have assault weapons on the streets of a civil society. They are weapons of war. They are designed to kill a lot of people quickly. Stop pushing the false choice that this means everybody's trying to come after your guns. That is not what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And getting tonight's last word is Democratic Congresswoman Lucy McBath of Georgia. Congresswoman McBath, thank you very much for joining us once again. And you sponsored the background check pieces of the legislation that moved through the House. Chuck Schumer now has that legislation, and it seems like your part of the bill might be the only thing he can get through the Senate, background checks.
Well, Lawrence, I certainly hope so. You know, the bipartisan background checks bill. And this is the legislation that we passed in the 116th Congress. And as I've said, it's bipartisan. It's with both Republican and Democratic support. And if we know that over 90% of the American public believe in this legislation, believe in this policy, then we need to make sure that we do everything in our power to get this passed in the Senate.
And how are you feeling in the House about the possibility that the current Senate rules could block consideration of this requiring a 60-vote threshold?
Well, of course, I'm hoping for the best. I'm hoping that, as I said, both the Republicans and Democrats will see the light and see that, you know, our constituents are adversely affected, whether they be Republican or Democrat. They're adversely affected by, you know, unnecessary gun violence, as we've just seen, you know, in Colorado, as we've just seen here in Georgia, as we've seen over and over and over again, just since I've lost my own son in 2012. And we know, of course, that, you know, the debate over gun safety and saving lives is far more important than any procedural discussions that we might be having, anything that might stall the ability for us to be able to get this legislation passed.
You know what the families in Colorado and what the families in Georgia are feeling tonight. The families in Georgia have had a week to live with their new feelings of grief. It's even fresher than that in Colorado. What could you say to them about what they're going through and what they're going to be experiencing?
Well, first, what I would say to them is that absolutely I understand what they're feeling. And I just offer them, I do truly offer them my prayers and condolences because it's something that I understand to my core. But what I would say to them is to please take time to honor the memory of their loved ones. Please take time to absorb and digest everything that has happened, and to just surround yourself right now with friends and family and community, because that is what you need right now to be tethered to at this really, really delicate time in their lives. And just to continue to honor the legacy of the loved one that they've lost, and know that we are fighting as hard as we can out here in Congress to make sure that we are honoring their lives with gun safety legislation.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.